So hey there, Geoff. You've got this really nifty device there called the Steadicam for the iPhone.
It is. It's a Steadicam miniature compared to the large ones that are used for motion picture production in Hollywood. And what's happening here is you've got a regular iPhone that is clipped into a removable section here, and then this device is counterweighted so that as you carry it around, it actually stabilizes the movement of your iPhone.
So this would be really, really great for travelers who are actually shooting things that have a lot of motion, such as when they're on safari in Africa, or
Exactly.
even a nature hike where things are moving like birds and so forth. So
as you're walking, it makes a very, very stable shot of whatever you're shooting, and you're able to get things to be a lot more identifiable rather than the jerkiness of a normal camera.
So how does it work? So, it seems like to me you're still using your hand, and so if you're still using your hand, it's not going to be that steady. So how does it correct for that?
What's happening is there's a counterweight down here that's roughly the same weight as what's happening up here. There's a platform that the camera is mounted to, and then there's a knob for horizontal adjustment and a knob for forward adjustment, so that you end up with the camera being dead center on top of this platform. So the pivot down below here is a ball pivot, and this thing just sits on top of that ball pivot, and as you move your arm becomes part of the shock absorber. Alright, and then you put your thumb on the back portion of this section here to move it left and right. So as you're actually moving along, you can pan to the right, pan to the left, and the whole thing is very, very smooth and stable.
So let's give it a shot. Let's do a little shooting of some video and see what the results look like.
Let's go for it.
Okay, what should we take a look at?
We're going to shoot some plants down at the other end of the garden.
Okay.
And so we can walk down here. Alright, so we're going into the camera application, and we go ahead and hit record. So now we're recording. So what I'm going to do is zoom in on this flower right here. Zoom in meaning that I'm going to actually walk toward it. So there is that, and then I'm going to come up, move around the plant. Just move around the garden.
Folks, that's the sound of guinea pigs in the background mating.
Alright, so there we are. We go ahead and hit stop. And we've got our video, which you'll be able to see on the same page.
Okay, excellent. And where can people find this device?
It's available through a distributor for Steadicam. It's Tiffin Systems, and the cost is about $150, all inclusive. You can get different clips for different types of cameras. So this particular one is for the iPhone.
Okay, so it actually works on other cameras as well. Would it work on my nifty Kodak here?
It probably would.
Okay.
I don't know specifically the model, but it's worth looking into.
Okay, thanks very much. We look forward to seeing these results.
You're very welcome.